New on AM Extra, a new study revealing a dangerous reality for pedestrians. The Governor's Highway Safety Association says nearly 7,000 pedestrians died on U.S. roads last year.
And that's why experts are raising awareness on traffic safety and accommodating them. Joining us today is pedestrian safety expert Adam Snyder to talk about these findings and how you can stay safe on the road. Adam, good morning.
Morning. Great to be with you.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. The report notes a decline in pedestrian deaths, but we're still higher before the pandemic. So are we really making progress on this issue? Of course, keeping in mind that the only acceptable number of traffic deaths to have every year is 0.
Yes, we are making progress. We've seen fewer deaths for 3 consecutive years, and the decrease in 2025 was the largest we've seen during those 3 years. But as you noted, you're completely right. The only acceptable number is 0 deaths. That's why the Governor's Highway Safety Association and State Farm are working together to create a future where no one dies on our roads, no matter how you're getting around.
Well, Adam, when we dig into this research, are we seeing improvements in particular areas, or is this an improvement across the board? What insights are you getting as we kind of break down the data?
Yes, we are mercifully seeing more broad-based successes. In the past, it was a very limited number of states. This year, we had 28 states and Washington, D.C. Post fewer pedestrian fatalities, which is really great momentum. Of course, though, we want a future where there's 0 deaths. We want 50 states and D.C. all posting decreases and getting to a place where we have 0 deaths.
Certainly. And, when we're talking about these deaths, obviously the impact is far beyond financials, but, there are still financial costs of these tragedies, Adam. Can you explain those to us?
Yes, well, it's tough, but you can put a number on this, and looking at some of the medical costs and legal fees and lost productivity and things like that. Each year, the 6,700 pedestrian fatalities we saw last year, for example, the financial toll is more than $90 billion. That's billion with a B.
Wow.
And that does not even capture all of the trauma and fear that folks have. There's kids out there who are afraid to cross the street, and that's just unacceptable. So we can put a financial price and cost on it, but it goes far beyond that.
Yeah, certainly. And the question, becomes, what do we do about it? We've seen, here in Portland over the past several years, their Vision Zero campaign, strategies that the city has rolled out, different changes to traffic patterns, things that they have changed at a street level to try and make certain areas safer. But are there some other proven strategies or promising efforts to try and keep pedestrians safe?
Yes, there are. We need to be doing it all. We need infrastructure changes. We need Vision Zero programs. We need public education. We need vehicle technology. I'll leave you one that's very simple and easy for a lot of people is ditch the cell phone. Whether you're getting behind the wheel, whether you're going out taking a walk, put the cell phone away. Distracted driving is incredibly dangerous, especially for people outside of the vehicle, those of us walking and biking around. And anything we can do to reduce distracted driving will go a long way to make our roads safer for everyone. I heard the story earlier about the 2 different vehicles that crashed into buildings. I'm just so thankful there weren't people walking nearby. And I'm sort of curious if distraction was a factor in either of those crashes.
Right. Investigation's still underway, but it certainly does make you wonder.
Yeah, so hopefully we keep, chugging along in the right direction, Adam, and eventually get to that number of 0 for traffic deaths every year. Of course, that's always the hope.
Yes, it is.
Adam, thanks so much for joining us. Some good advice for drivers to keep in mind as they hit the road this summer. If you want to learn more about pedestrian safety and how to navigate the road safer, head to KOIN.com.